Epistle to the Romans, Session 80， 羅馬人書註釋第80講 Part 11， 羅馬書嘅第11部分 Transitional Experience 過渡時期嘅經歷，第7章7到13節。我哋先讀羅馬書第7章7到第13節。這樣我們可說什麼呢？律法是罪麼？斷乎不是。只是非因律法，我就不知何為罪；非律法說不可起貪心，我就不知何為貪心。然而罪趁着機會，就藉着誡命，叫諸般的貪心在我裏頭發動。因為沒有律法，罪是死的。我以前沒有律法是活着的，但是誡命來到，罪又活了，我就死了。那本來叫人活的誡命，反倒叫我死，因為罪趁着機會，就藉着誡命引誘我，並且殺了我。這樣看來，律法是聖潔的，誡命也是聖潔、公義、良善的。既然如此，那良善的是叫我死麼？斷乎不是，叫我死的乃是罪。但罪藉着那良善的叫我死，就顯出真是罪，叫罪因着誡命更顯出是惡極了。Verse 7第7節，這樣我們可說什麼呢？律法是罪麼？斷乎不是。只是非因律法，我就不知何為罪；非律法說不可起貪心，我就不知何為貪心。The sustained polemic of the Apostle in 6:14 and 7:1-6, respecting the impotency of the law to deliver from sin, the aggravation and confirmation which law adds to our bondage to sin, the antithesis between law and grace, and the exordium accorded to grace as ensuring that sin will not have dominion over us, might appear to imply a depreciation of law as in itself bad. 使徒保羅喺第6章14節同埋第7章第1節到第6節作一個好長嘅辯論，關於4件事。第一，律法係無能釋放人脫離罪嘅。第二，律法係證實我哋作罪的奴僕，而且使呢個奴役更加嘅嚴重。第三，律法與恩典之對立。第四，關於恩典嘅總論，恩典係保證罪必不在我們身上作王嘅。咁使徒保羅喺6:14節同埋7:1到6呢，作咁長嘅辯論嘅時候，就有可能俾人留下一個印象，就係佢對律法嘅睇法係貶義嘅，律法本身係不好的。This is the reason for the questions of verse 7。所以呢，第7章第7節就提出呢啲問題。What shall we say then？ 我們可說什麼呢？ Is the law sin？ 律法是罪麼？The answer is the usual negative, which expresses the recoil of abhorrence from the suggestion contained in the questions. God forbid。 使徒保羅嘅答案呢，就係佢一般所講嘅負面嘅答案。英文係讓神禁止，中文係斷乎不是，就表達出佢嗰種嘅憎恨同埋退縮。一聽到咁樣嘅建議，嗰種嘅強烈嘅回應。In the verses which follow， 接下來幾節經文 ，The Apostle provides us with an assessment of the law and an analysis of its functions。使徒保羅就為律法作出一個評估，同埋分析律法嘅功用㗎。He does this by setting forth his own experience。佢藉著分享佢自己嘅經歷嚟 咁樣嘅討論。What phase of his experience is here delineated can be discussed more profitably at the end of the exposition of this section. 喺呢一段嘅注釋之後呢，我哋先嚟討論究竟呢處保羅所勾畫出嘅係佢嘅人生經歷嘅邊一個階段啦。Is the law sin？ 律法是罪麼？ Sin in this question 喺呢個問題裏邊，罪呢個字呢 may most naturally be interpreted as being sinful。最自然嘅解釋就係有罪，律法有罪麼？ Only the form used intensifies the thought。但係佢所用嘅形式呢，呢個字嘅形式呢，就令佢個思想更加嘅強烈㗎。Refer to 2 Corinthians 5:21， 參考哥林多後書第5章21節。神使那無罪的替我們成為罪。And would make the question equivalent to， 咁所以呢個問題嘅意思就係話呢 Is the law wholly bad？ 律法係全然壞的麼？ To use E.H. Gifford's words， 用 Gifford Gifford 呢位注釋家嘅講法 Is the sin of which it is the occasion inherent in its own nature？ 罪係用咗律法呢個機會活過來㗎。咁喺律法嘅本質上係咪就有呢個罪呢？ The version renders the second part of verse 7， 第7節嘅下半節呢 ARV 係咁樣翻譯㗎。Howbeit I had not known sin except through the law， 但是我並不認識罪，除了藉著律法之外。This rendering is based upon the interpretation that this part of the verse is restrictive。咁樣翻譯呢，背後嗰個嘅意思就係話呢，第7節嘅呢個第二部分呢係有限制性嘅 ，abating the completeness of the negation involved in a protest， 就係將使徒保羅嗰個負面嘅答案嗰個完整性去沖淡佢。The objection to this view is that 呢度有無理嘅批判，我哋反對呢個觀點，理由係 that it does not accord with the other passages that are closely parallel in construction。咁係唔符合其他喺造句結構上平衡嘅經文㗎。有3段 3:31 羅馬書第3章31節。這樣我們因信廢了律法麼？斷乎不是，更是堅固律法。7:13 第7章13節。既然如此，那良善的是叫我死麼？斷乎不是，但罪藉着那良善的叫我死，就顯出真是罪，叫罪因着誡命更顯出是惡極了。11:11 羅馬書第11章第11節。我且說他們失腳是要他們跌倒麼？斷乎不是，反倒因他們的過失，救恩便臨到外邦人，要激動他們發憤。Hence the thought is， 所以呢處保羅嘅意思就係話呢 on the contrary， 完全相反㗎 ，and is expressed well in the AV by Nay， 而英皇恩定版表達得非常好，就係不是的 Nay。I had not known sin。呢算呢？保羅話我不知何為罪 ，could well be rendered 可以咁樣翻譯。I did not come to know sin。我冇嚟到認識罪呢一個嘅地步㗎。Paul is here referring to the principle。使徒保羅呢度係指出一個原則，就係話呢 that through the law is a knowledge of sin。3:20 律法是叫人知罪。第3章20節。As verified in his own experience， 呢個原則喺佢自己嘅經歷上係證實咗嘅。And the knowledge is not the merely theoretical knowledge respecting the nature and fact of sin。呢處講嘅知識唔簡單係理論性嘅知識，唔係淨係理論上知道罪嘅本質同埋罪嘅事實 ，but the practical experiential conviction that he himself was sinful， 乃係實際上嘅 經歷上嘅扎心之罪，知道自己是有罪的。The law convicted him of his own sin and sinfulness。律法叫佢扎心，知道自己的罪同埋有罪性。For I had not known coveting, except the law had said, Thou shalt not covet。非律法說不可起貪心，我就不知何為貪心。The way in which this is connected with what precedes would indicate 呢句同埋上文嘅連接呢，就指出 in the experience of the apostle 根據保羅嘅經歷呢 this is the particular respect in which the law came home to him and exposed his sinfulness。律法就喺呢個層面上呢，係達到佢嘅心裏邊暴露出佢嘅罪性嘅。The law is particularized in commandments。律法係有佢嘅具體性嘅，係有佢個別不同嘅誡命 ，and its convicting operations in our consciousness are focused。而律法叫我哋喺我哋嘅心裏邊，叫我哋知罪呢個嘅工作呢，係有佢嘅焦點嘅。In the exposure of particular aspects of our sinfulness through the instrumentality of those commandments against which these aspects of sin are directed， 就係律法特別會揭露出我哋嘅罪性嘅唔同嘅層面。所以我工具呢，就係個別嘅誡命，因為個別嘅誡命特別係指出我哋嘅罪嘅唔同嘅層面嘅。Conviction was first aroused in the apostle's breast by the agency of the 10th commandment。在保羅嘅心中，律法叫佢扎心之罪呢，係特別係藉着第10條誡命嘅。Apparently, covetousness was the last vice of which he suspected himself。大概呢，使徒保羅最唔會認為佢有貪心呢個罪㗎。It was the first to be exposed。然而呢個係最首先暴露出嘅罪。This appeal to the 10th commandment of the Decalogue indicates， 而使徒保羅訴諸於10誡嘅第10條誡命就指出 what the apostle meant by the law in this context， 就指出使徒保羅喺呢處講律法喺呢個上下文裏邊是指什麼 ？It is the law exemplified by the 10 commandments， 就係以10誡表達出來的律法。These are the precepts through which preeminently comes the knowledge of sin。律法有呢啲嘅規條，叫人知罪呢，係特別藉着呢啲誡命嘅。Verse 8，羅馬書第7章第8節。然而罪趁着機會，就藉着誡命叫諸般的貪心在我裏頭發動，因為沒有律法，罪是死的。Here is described for us the process by which the apostle had come to the knowledge that covetous lust was operated in his heart。使徒保羅在這裏描述出一個過程，佢係點樣知道喺佢心裏邊貪心呢個慾望係運行嘅。It is difficult to ascertain whether finding occasion is a better rendering than taking occasion。我哋好難決定究竟應該點樣翻譯呢？應該話找到機會定係揸住機會呢？ The former indicates that a situation exists of which sin takes advantage。第一種嘅翻譯法，找到機會呢，就指出係有一個存在嘅情況，罪係用咗呢個嘅情況嘅。The latter expresses more active agency on the part of sin。第二種嘅翻譯呢，就表達出罪係更加嘅主動當事嘅。It is more likely that the latter is to be preferred。大概呢，我哋應該用第二種嘅翻譯法，就係罪找住機會。Because in the passage, sin is represented as active。因為在這段經文裏邊，保羅所描述出嘅罪係積極嘅。And the idea of laying hold of the opportunity， 而找着機會咁嘅概念呢 is in agreement with the character depicted， 係符合呢度所描述嘅罪嘅性質嘅。Through the commandment， 藉着誡命 is to be taken with wrought 就係好似行使嘅意思一樣。Refer to verse 13，參考羅馬書第7章第13節。Where sin is said to work death through that which is good。嗰時保羅話呢，罪藉著那良善的成就咗死亡 ，namely the law or commandment。個良善的就是律法或者係誡命㗎。Sin through this means wrought all manner of coveting。藉呢個嘅方法，即係誡命呢，罪作出各樣的貪心，或者發動咗各樣的貪心。It is the last clause of verse 8 that clarifies and validates what precedes。第8節最後嘅短句呢，就澄清或者證實上文所講嘅 For apart from the law, sin is dead。因為沒有律法，罪是死的。There is no verb in the Greek。希臘文呢處係冇動詞㗎。The translators in this case have inserted is。翻譯員呢喺呢處呢加咗是呢個字，沒有律法，罪是死的。And have construed Paul as enunciating a general principle。咁樣翻譯法呢，佢哋就認為保羅喺呢處係講出一個一般性嘅原則㗎。下低係冇你嘅批判。The propriety of this interpretation is disputable。我哋可以反駁咁樣嘅翻譯法是否正當㗎。It would seem that the verb to be inserted should be was。我哋認為呢應該介入嘅動詞應該係是，係過去式嘅。Paul is describing his experience。使徒保羅在這裏描述佢嘅經歷。His experience is indeed representative, and in that respect, the clause in question states what is common feature of the experience which Apostle here describes and analyzes。佢嘅經歷當然係好有代表性嘅。從呢個角度嚟睇呢，呢個短句所指出嘅就係呢，使徒保羅在這裏所描述、所分析嘅經驗嘅一個一般性嘅特點。It must not be assumed, however， 但我哋唔可以假設話呢 that what the apostle is dealing with here is the principle stated elsewhere。使徒保羅呢處所處理嘅就係另外經文所說出的原則。That where no law is, there is no transgression。就沒有律法，罪也不算為罪。佢唔係講緊呢個原則嘅。參考羅馬書第4章15節、第5章13節，同埋哥林多前書15章56節咁。Paul here in verse 8 is not speaking about the non-existence of sin, but of sin is existing, yet is dead。使徒保羅在第8節這裏所指的，不是使徒保羅在這裏第8節所論到的，不是罪不存在，乃是罪是存在的，但是好像死的一樣。And what he is referring to is the inertness, inactivity, in that sense, deadness of sin。佢呢處所指出嘅係罪嘅，好似沒有生命、沒有活動。從呢個角度上嚟講，罪好似死的一樣。In contrast with the coming to life of sin, to which he will presently refers， 係與下文馬上要講嘅罪活過來，罪嘅好似死的一樣，同埋活過來之間係有咗一個對照㗎。Hence, apart from the law, sin was dead is the preferable rendering。所以比較好嘅翻譯就係話，沒有律法，罪當時是死的。And is to be interpreted as that which is true in the realm of psychology and consciousness。我哋要咁樣解釋，呢個就係喺我哋嘅心裏邊同埋我哋嘅意識上嘅事實。We are now in a position to understand the whole verse。好啦，我哋而家就可以去了解整節經文。Prior to the process here delineated， 喺呢一個在這裏所勾畫出的過程發動之前呢 ，the sinful principle in the apostle was inactive。使徒保羅在佢心中嘅有罪嗰個動力係冇活動嘅。Then the commandment thou shalt not covet entered into his consciousness。然後呢，不可貪心這個誡命就進入到佢嘅心中。It came home with power and authority， 帶着大能同埋權柄，呢條誡命進入到佢嘅心中。Sin then was aroused to activity。 那麼罪就發動了，活動了。It was no longer dead， 罪不再是死的了。And it took occasion to stir up all manner of covetous lust， 罪就趁着呢個機會呢，去發動出各種唔同嘅貪念。It did this through the instrumentality of the commandment。罪咁樣佢去發動呢，係藉着誡命呢個工具嘅。The sinful principle was aroused， 罪呢個原則呢個動力就被激動了。To all manner of desire contrary to the commandment through the commandment itself， 藉着律法誡命本身呢，就發動出各種唔同敵對誡命嘅慾望。Later on, the Apostle provides us with further analysis and description of this process。下文使徒保羅會俾我哋進一步嘅分析同埋描述呢個過程㗎。Verse 9， 第7章第9節，我以前沒有律法是活着的，但是誡命來到，罪又活了，我就死了。Verse 9 is a graphic description of what took place in the transition referred to in verse 8。第9節呢，就將第8節所指出嗰個過渡經歷呢，活生生的加以描述。When the apostle says， 當使徒保羅話 I was alive apart from the law， 沒有律法我是活的。The word alive， 活着的呢個字呢 cannot be used here in the sense of life eternal or life unto God。 活的呢個字唔可以係指永生或者向上帝活着。He is speaking of the unperturbed, self-complacent, self-righteous life which he once lived。 佢在這裏論到的就係佢以前嗰種嘅生活，不安、自足、自以為義嘅生活。Before the turbulent motions and conviction of sin described in the 2 preceding verses overtook him。 然後呢，扎心之罪嗰種嘅動盪不安，就係第7、第8節所描述的，就佔有了他的心。We are not able to determine the time in the apostle's career when the commandment began to arouse the sinful passions. Verse 5， 我哋唔能夠決定究竟係使徒保羅生命中邊一個時期誡命來到開始發動呢啲嘅惡慾嘅。第5節。But there is no need or warrant to restrict what he describes as being alive apart from the law to the years of unreflecting childhood。 但我哋不需要，亦都冇理由去將佢呢一個嘅沒有律法乃是活着的呢一個嘅表述呢，淨係指佢幼年嘅時候冇神思嘅時期㗎。Refer to Philippians 3:4-6， 參考腓立比書第3章第4節到第6節嘅，不必係指使徒保羅嘅童年嘅時期㗎。腓立比書第3章第4節，其實我也可以靠肉體，若是別人想他可以靠肉體，我更可以靠着了。我第8天受割禮，我是以色列族便雅憫支派的人，是希伯來人所生的希伯來人。就律法說我是法利賽人，就熱心說我是逼迫教會的，就律法上的義說我是無可指責的。But when the commandment came, sin revived, and I died。 但是當誡命來的時候，罪又活過來，我就死了。The commandment is that mentioned in verse 7, thou shalt not covet。 誡命就是第7節所指的不可貪心。And the coming of the commandment is undoubtedly the coming home to his consciousness and the registration in consciousness by which sin took occasion to work in him all manner of covetous lust。 而律法的來到，毫無疑問就係當律法進入到佢嘅心裏邊嘅時候，喺佢心裏邊就流露出罪趁呢個機會喺佢裏邊發動各種唔同嘅貪念情慾。 This latter is the reviving of sin. 後者就是指罪的活過來了。I died, 我死了 is placed in contrast with I was alive apart from the law. 就係與沒有律法我是活的相對照嘅 and must therefore be interpreted as the death of the complacent self-assurance and calm, which the former being alive denotes. 我應該咁樣解釋㗎。呢一個我就死了呢，就係以前嗰種嘅自足自己嗰種嘅信心同埋平靜死了。呢個就係以前嗰個活着所代表㗎。He was no longer at rest in his self-complacency. 佢唔再係在活在一種自足嘅狀態，佢唔再係安息㗎。This dying cannot be equated with the dying to sin by union with Christ in his death. 6:2 呢個死不可以係指與基督的死上聯合向罪死。第6章第2節。For 2 reasons 兩個原因。Number 1，第一個理由 The dying of verse 9 is a dying wrought through the instrumentality of the law, the commandment。第9節呢個死呢係藉着誡命呢個工具而死嘅。It is not so with death to sin。向罪死就不是這樣了。The latter is through the gospel and union with Christ。向罪死係藉着福音，藉着與基督聯合嘅。Number 2，第二個理由 It is not death to sin that is in view here。呢度唔係講緊向罪死but the revival of sin 係罪的再一次活過來。The arousing of the inherent depravity to overt and more virulent activity 就係呢一個原有嘅墮落呢激發起來，成為外在嘅致命惡毒嘅罪行。Sin revived 罪活過來 is the opposite of we die to sin， 係我們向罪死嘅相反。第9節結束，我哋下一節繼續講羅馬書第7章第10節。